I actually want to talk about Joker, Folie, Deux. I'm going to leave my review down below. I have reviewed the movie, and the hate that the movie has been receiving is absolutely unreal. Me personally, I'm disappointed because, I compared it to the first movie. It's something completely different, which was expected, but I'm very critical now and then when writers and directors don't take a lot of risks when it comes to movies coming out, and I feel like Todd Phillips took a massive risk with this movie. It didn't necessarily pay off, as you guys have seen, but I can take my hat off to him for taking that risk, and that's more than other directors can say by just playing it safe. And it's very bold to put out a movie and then you put out a second movie that's a complete deconstruction of the character that you created in the first movie. And there's something very profound about that. I mean, like Arthur Fleck created this Joker persona. He started this whole rebellion. Everybody followed him. And, he had this cult following. Now, I'm going to spoil the movie, guys. The moment he renounces this persona and he says that I'm done being Joker, I don't want to do this anymore, that is what's currently happening in today's society. The moment somebody does something that people don't like, something that's a little outlandish, something that's a little out there, they get battered, they get crucified, like on another level. And I feel like that last part and that last section of the movie, some people actually take that personally to say that, what, this is a slap in the face for me to follow this character and for him just to renounce that. And I feel like if that is the reason why the movie is getting so much hate, that is very unfortunate, because that is by design. Todd Phillips wanted that to be in the movie. It's part of the plot. It's part of the story. And he didn't do that to offend anyone. He did that because he's the director. That's what he wanted to do. We go to the cinema, we watch his vision, and everybody has an opinion, which I respect. But, to hate a movie just for a certain aspect I think it's not fair. With that being said, on top of him renouncing the Joker persona, him dying at the end of the movie, I feel like that is the thing that pushed everything over the edge. I mean, it was there with the renouncing of the persona, but him getting stabbed to death by the patient at the end of the movie, I feel like that pushed everybody over the edge, and I feel like if you look at that, this is one of those instances where the movie will age better with time. There's this uproar now, but I feel like it's a movie that, I think it deserves another watch. It's one of those ones where you have to, actually appreciate it for what it's for. Give it some time. Because there's a lot of movies that have come out and upon the first watch, people are like, wow, this is trash. But as time goes on, it develops a cult following. And I feel like this might be one of those instances. And Arthur Fleck is no hero. So him dying at the end, I personally don't see anything wrong with that. It's a sick joke. The whole idea behind that is a sick joke. I mean, he's been doing all these things that has made him famous as the Joker. And for him to die in that manner is just, it's not what everybody wanted. I understand that. But that's how the director decided that he's going to end this story. It's a fitting end to Arthur's story. Now, that might actually lean into what if, this whole thing and hysteria that he created actually gave birth to the real Joker, which might actually be the guy who stabs him at the end. And there's a little bit of genius in there, and I feel like that is an aspect that should be looked at and appreciated, So I personally think the hate is on another level. It's not that bad. if you are telling me that Madam Web and Morbius is rated higher than this movie, then something is definitely wrong, guys. And I don't know, but that's just my opinion, guys. So please let me know what you guys think about this one. Have you guys watched Joker Folie or Deux? What are your thoughts on it? Check out my review. I've actually given the movie some time. I've let it sink in, and I'd love to see how this whole thing plays out over time. It will be interesting to see, guys. Catch you on the next video.